making vermicompost. What is it? What is vermicompost?
Vermicompost is compost which is made as a result of the earthworms putting out their casts or their feces, we could say. So when you have to get earthworms, give them food, and when they eat this food, they bring their droppings, and the droppings become the vermicompost. But what is really good with vermicompost is that it's not only the earthworm casts, as we call them, but also, we know, earthworms die very quickly. So it contains the it contains the casts, but also it contains the carcasses of the earthworms. So you find this material becomes so rich. And what is interesting, the vermicompost, it doesn't have free elements. So the mineral elements are locked up. They can only be used by the plant. Not that when it rains it will leach out, because it's something which has been locked out. It's on the root of a plant which can get it out from the vermicompost.
So would you like to show us, like, so how, if I want to make this is in my backyard or garden or whatever, how easy is it? What do I need? What are the materials to start?
So it depends on how much, but I think you can even use a jerry can. Just a jerry can, you cut it open, and one end open when it's lying down. Then what you do, you get maybe the starting material. You have to get the starting material with that is the seed material, and you put it on top. For example, if this was a jerry can, you get your material, this material, you put it on top of your jerry can, and then you get dry organic matter. It should be dry, not fresh, and you cover it and you start watering. Once you start watering, then the earthworms which are in here will start will lay their eggs. The eggs will hatch, and they will come in here and they will start eating the organic matter. As they eat the organic matter, they are excreting their casts. As they excrete their casts, then the casts become the organic matter, the vermicompost. Now, once the organic matter is out, they will move to a new place. So I don't need to remove the earthworms from here. It's just a matter of putting the dry matter here, and then when there is no food here, the earthworms will move and come here. When the food is over here, they will move like here. So if the whole of it has been eaten, then you put the whole material up, and then you put new materials here.
So have we any earthworms right now here?
Yes, we have earthworms, though this one is very new, but we have earthworms here.
Oh, I can see some coming up.
Yes, I think we have earthworms. You can already see. When I want to trap them, I just have to get. I just want to get an avocado.
They like avocado.
They love avocado. You can see now. Within a few days, they will be attacking here, because this one is.
So they could be somewhere on.
No, they are meant. They are there already. You can see, if you see here, they are starting to come near where the avocados here.
So they have this vermicompost is very important. It's an important organic manure
as I said, it doesn't have free moving mineral elements, so it's important for all crops, because the root of a crop will just take whatever it wants. So if you put it, the maize will take what it requires, the bananas will take what it requires, so it's just a multi-purpose. You can also use it for potatoes.
So finally, what happens to the urine and to the water that you power here? What happens to it?
The water which comes out is magic.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of nutrients which are taken along when you are watering. But what is important is the mucus. The mucus which is lining the earthworm keeps it to be wet when it is inside the hole. Even when it is drying, that mucus makes the hole wet. So when I use this liquid from the earthworms, my soil will not dry very quickly because it has that property of the mucus. So even if it dries, that mucus will keep it wet, and that's really magical.
So that
but
is
also
the
vermity, yes, and also it has a lot of nutrients, but also it has a pest control properties. I've used it on pepper, and you find a lot of pests are discouraged. Yeah.
Great, thank you, Mr. Nyanzi. So lastly, do you think anyone, any farmer should, as a matter of fact, as a must to have backyard vermicomposting units to produce their own vermicompost?
Let me tell you, earthworms are equivalent to a cow. So if somebody doesn't have a cow and starts keeping earthworms, you have even better manure than that person who has a cow. So anybody should have a vermicompost unit at his backyard garden. What is interesting, it doesn't matter the size, you can even do it at home. In the flat, you can make your small unit of a vermicompost, and then you'll be able to start to grow your flowers, to grow your vegetables using the vermicompost.
So how do you apply the liquid?
The liquid is just you just spray. You put the liquid. Usually I dilute it 1 to 1, and then put in a pump, and it's foliar feeding. You spray on the leaves. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.